Well, good afternoon. It is about 5 after 2 here in Georgia. Been out here in the leather shop for a little bit. Had some things I needed to get done. So with that, I'm gonna show you. I've made a couple wallets. These I call these just a minimalist front pocket wallet. You can wear them in the back or whatever, put them in your cargo pants. But these things are good because you know, you can just slide a card down in here. You know, put your driver's license, you know, maybe a couple of debit cards, your driver's license. You can put a little cash, you know, and you know, got a pretty good opening right here. You can carry more than what you think. Just got a little snout. Just a great little minimalist EDC notebook. You know, if you don't want a big notebook, if you just want to carry a few things, or you can just put business cards in there. You know, if you just want something to carry business cards. This one's the same way. This is that Catalina blue. Oh, I'm sorry, Catalina red. It's got blue thread, got a little stamp on it, got an oak leaf. This is thicker leather. So you can put your card in there. And it snaps, it goes right in your front pocket. I got to get me some more snaps on by that, but it'll go in your front pocket or your back pocket. So just a good minimalist style little notebook, you know, and you can put business cards in there or whatever, or a little money, and you can throw it in your bag or whatever, just to kind of, you know, out of sight, out of mind. So there you go. Made them. I finished this. This one's been finished, but I finished this one today. You can see it's got some, this light's not the best in the world. You can see it's got some tooling. It's always better when I open my door right there, but you can see the tooling. Turned out good. So I got that. And another customer wanted me to make him a large notebook, a A5 style. It's the Midori style. It's not a Midori, so I don't want to get in trouble. But it's when I say that, it's the elastic. You bring this elastic up here, and it just goes around it, and then you know, you can keep your notebook closed. It's got some bookmarks here. I put these in all of them. You can just put it in the notebook. This has the elastic. This has the elastic system in it. You can put 4 notebooks in here. You know, that's a little much, but you can do it. You know, maybe 2, maybe 3 at the most. This has got the turkey tracks, what the customer wanted, and a couple acorns. And it's got my maker's mark. It's got these red beads on the bookmark. And I've been making these for years. They're handy. I've got a couple of them. Well, I've got one that I've made myself, and I've got like 3 notebooks in it. So, it's an awesome notebook, y'all. It really is. It's a handy notebook. So I got me some Camo Leather from Rocky Mountain Leather. And this stuff's nice, man. It really is. I mean, it's a little pricey. Comes in a 12 by 12 sheet here. But I just don't see how things sold. I'll have to ask a little bit more. But it's just a military camo. But I've started sewing this one, and I sew my stuff. I don't use a sewing pony. I just do it by hand. I've got a sewing pony, and I've used a sewing pony before, but I just sew by hand, just like sewing a sock. I just hold it in my hand, just sit here, and you know, and I just if you want to get a little stuck like that, I use these. Pull the needle through. It's actually easier to pull the needle through like that because it don't get your hands all cramped up. But like I said, a lot of people, they use a sewing pony. I ain't knocking it. I got one. But hey, I just soon do it this way. I can get it done pretty quick. That's what I like to do. Get it tight, pull it tight. Put my little end, say I'll go down. Then I'll come up. And then I'll snip this one off and this one off. And then I'll just melt the ends. And then you're good to go. You can put a knot, a little bitty knot in this if you want a little extra, extra tightness. You don't really have to do that. But that's for sure keep the thread from getting loose or coming out. This is wax nylon thread, so it's a real pretty kind of a copper looking brown. It's a pretty so you can just use these and pull it right through. But it's a pretty copper brown. I was going to do black on this thing, but I tried to do, I thought this would to add a little bit to it. So yeah, got this one. And I'm gonna make some more stuff with it. I've got these I gotta sew. This is that red and black skull leather. This is I made this out of cut down a French fry box. I've experimented with this one. This is actually ghost leather. But I was wondering if you could put a little dye on the ghost leather to make it look, and I've dyed it. I dyed it it's called wheat. It's a wheat dye. It's what the color of it is. So I just dyed it. I just want to see what it looked like. Hey man, you can't be afraid to experiment with stuff. So one thing down here, I keep all of my stuff in tubs. That way it just keeps them dust free. Everything's dust free. This is all my thread. I keep them in tubs. I keep, just a few different things in tubs, and so got a lot of these little things. This one has my snaps. It's got my rivets. This one has my I don't use that one, but this has got my eyelets and all that, and the tools. So I try to be organized, try to keep it good. Just got a few of my tools hung up here. You can see right here. Got a few pliers, and I keep these knippets right there. So my needles, I hang my needles up right here. That way I can just get them. You can get these at Hobby Lobby. This is just a pair of snips, thread snips, or you can snip little pieces of leather. They work good. Also, I don't know if y'all have ever seen any of these. These are good for gluing. You can put a little bit of glue and just take it and just come down through here. And I tell you something else, all you guys, and I've used these to clean the inside of a knife. You can do that. If you're cleaning, if you're cleaning the channel, like here, you can just take these and they scrape, you can scrape real good with them, and they're not going to scratch anything in the brass or anything because they're plastic. But they'll clean good. You just kind of work it, then you can put your piece of rag or something on here and do it. But these things work good for knives, for knife cleaning. I've been using them. I don't do a whole lot. I mean, I do clean a knife if I get one that's, you know, pretty rough. But what I'm doing today, got me some new dye. It's called wheat. I've never used this dye before. So it's a pretty dye. That's what this is. This billfold is wheat. It's a good looking color. I'm debating on putting a little eyelet here just for looks, but I don't know. I may just leave this like it is. I try to make these wallets from time to time. They usually sell real quick. So, you know, they sell pretty quick. So what am I carrying today? Here. Got this. Got my pocket organizer right here. Got that. Got my little Carhartt mini copper lock. I ate me an apple this morning. I ate it in front of the hens and the rooster. That rooster was having a fit, and I threw him a piece or two. And had one hen, her name's Lily. She come take it away from me. So I got this big boy and I'm gonna go over it tomorrow. I'm gonna show all of my knives that I got at the Bear & Sons. But this is one I got at the Bear & Sons. It's a More Maker. I've been eyeballing this thing. I've actually had it on my watch list. I got a steal. Got a steal on this thing, man. And this thing, there's nothing wrong with it. But it's a great yellow Delrin. Got me a deer antler bead on it, which I may change it out. I got one of the RDS beads, but you can see it's a hoss of a knife, but it's a good carry knife. See, it's got the half stop. But I'm gonna go over them tomorrow. I'm gonna go over all the knives I got at the Bear & Sons. I ate with Terry yesterday. I'm gonna talk about that. Terry's Knives and Man stuff. I'm gonna talk about that. Show you a knife he gave me. I just don't want to make this one too long. So yeah, just doing a few things down here. Said I got some stuff to mail, some slip swaps. Got some stickers to give away. Got to mail them out too. So I'm about done down here for today. Just nice and quiet. I had my Christmas music going. I had that going. So love to sit down here and listen to some music. Just relax. You know, I wish Miss Linda would come down here with me a little bit more. She likes to come down here, but I need to get her a chair. I don't have a fire going because it's pretty warm outside. Like I said, we got some 20, I think we got about 3, 4 20-degree nights coming. I hate it. I hate it getting that cold. So I've already went to my well house and made sure my heat lamp was working so I can get that plugged in. I'll put another one up under the storm shelter where all the well equipment is. You know, I'm good with cold weather, but I don't like it when it gets that cold. You know, I just don't like the 20s. It's too cold for me, but I do have a wood burning stove. So anyway, guys and gals, I appreciate y'all watching, and just another little shop talk. Just hanging out down here. Got my sharpening stuff down here. That's what I use as far as a good sharpening. I do use the little quick sharpeners. I do use them. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Appreciate y'all watching. Be safe out there. Be swamp wise, y'all. God bless.